Hey everyone, if you're looking for a laptop that can handle anything you throw at it, whether it's video editing, coding, or just everyday multitasking, you're in the right place. Today, I'm checking out the 2021 Apple MacBook Pro with the M1 Pro chip, 16GB of RAM, and a 512GB SSD. If you've been wondering whether this thing lives up to the hype, stick around because I'm going to break down exactly what it can do for you. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the performance on this thing is next level. The M1 Pro chip is a beast, especially if you're used to older Intel-based Macs. I ran a few tests exporting a 4K video in Final Cut Pro, compiling code in Code, and even running a bunch of Chrome tabs with no slowdowns, and it handled everything effortlessly. The 10-core CPU and 16-core GPU make a huge difference, especially if you're into creative work. I've seen laptops struggle with these tasks, but this MacBook Pro just keeps going without breaking a sweat. Now, battery life is where this thing really shines. Apple claims up to 21 hours, and honestly, that's not far off. I took it on a flight, did some light work, watched a few movies, and still had juice left when I landed. If you're someone who's always on the go, this is a game changer compared to most laptops that barely last a workday. The display is another standout. The 16.2-inch screen is bright, vibrant, and perfect for editing photos or just binge-watching your favorite shows. The colors are accurate, and the resolution is sharp enough that you won't notice any pixelation. Whether you're a designer or just someone who appreciates a good screen, this display won't disappoint. Storage-wise, the 512GB SSD is fast, like, really fast. Apps launch in a split second, and file transfers are almost instant. If you're used to waiting around for things to load on older laptops, this will feel like a huge upgrade. Plus, the unified memory architecture means everything stays snappy, even when you've got a dozen apps open. One thing to note is the port selection. It's got 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports, an HDMI port, and an SD card slot, which is great for photographers or anyone who needs to transfer files quickly. The only downside is that you'll probably need a dongle if you're used to USB-A or regular USB-C, but that's a small trade-off for the speed and power you're getting. The keyboard and trackpad are also top-notch. The Magic Keyboard is comfortable for long typing sessions, and the Force Touch trackpad is one of the best I've used, precise and responsive. If you're coming from an older MacBook, you'll notice the difference right away. Now, let's talk about the downsides. First, the price. This isn't a budget laptop by any stretch. If you're just looking for something for basic tasks like browsing or word processing, there are cheaper options out there. Also, while the M1 Pro chip is powerful, it's not as future-proof as the M1 Max if you're doing heavy-duty work like 3D rendering or running multiple virtual machines. But for most people, the M1 Pro will be more than enough. Another thing to consider is the lack of upgradability. The RAM and storage are soldered onto the motherboard, so you can't upgrade them later. If you think you might need more power down the line, you'll want to spring for the maxed-out model from the start. Overall, though, this MacBook Pro is a fantastic machine if you need performance and reliability. It's perfect for creatives, developers, or anyone who wants a laptop that can keep up with demanding tasks without breaking a sweat. The battery life alone makes it worth it, and the display and build quality are top tier. If you're in the market for a high-end laptop and this fits your budget, I'd say go for it. It's a solid investment that'll last you years. Check out the link below if you want to see the latest price and details. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.